Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. We're still waiting here for a few drivers, but this is round 2 of Canada in Tier 3 of UFRL. I'm Black Panther, your commentator for tonight. And yeah, quite hyped for this race. It's personal, it's my best, most favorite track in the whole calendar, so it's always like quite a spectacle. Quite close to, since like it's very tight with penalties. It's very easy to do, and strategy wise it's gonna be very interesting. But let's go to the standings first, since we have to wait. Last week results here were quite interesting, since it was a very chaotic race. Make sure to check it again if you haven't seen it, because it was quite spicy. But as you can see, the race was won by Cowley in the Red Bull Racing, with P2 Bakey, who is going to take an engine penalty tonight, with Dog P3, Cinders P4, 50 Gent P5. Then in 6th, Ivy, who's also going to take an engine penalty. Shazam, James Sloan. My god, sorry. Had to get a bit closer to read it. 9 was Hybrid, and then Pops Kong in P10. Mr. Piggy, P11. Widget P12, Ziggy P13, who is also going to take an engine penalty tonight, Optimus Prime P14, Wilco P15, P16 Casinator, and then as last, the second Sauber of James Killer. So they will have to do some work to gain up in the standings. It's still early days, so quite easy to get points. Just I'm gonna make sure that you finish a race for starters to gain points, which makes sense. But yeah, let me know in the chat who you think is gonna win tonight. Good evening, Bakey. Best of luck tonight for the race. Gonna be interesting what you can do from the back. But yeah, let's see. We got 16 people in, so I think must be everyone. Gonna quickly check in the Discord server. Nothing being said yet in the race day lounge, so just gotta wait for the stewards to give the green light to let the session run. And then we have an 18-minute qualifying session with then a 5-minute break, and then a 35-lap race in Canada. It's gonna be a Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve. Don't ask me how many corners, because I don't know out of my head, but I know that the walls are very close by, so one mistake and your front wing is gone. Or worse, wheel can happen too. Good evening, Warner. Becky is saying cheers, buddy. One being me near front. Well, in the beginning at least, you never know what happens in the race. Never say never. Yesterday in Tier 2, as I don't know if anyone saw it, but we had someone with an engine penalty winning the race, so never say never. Don't count anyone out in this race. Surely not at Canada. Canada can be so chaotic. If you can pit on the right time, with the right strategy, if there's a safety car, or just with rain, mixed conditions, anything can happen. Surely on league racing, like, it doesn't make sense sometimes, but that's what we're here for. Just now, gotta wait. I think everyone is in, to be fair. If I check the attendance, we had 16 markers, so I think it should be everyone. I think we will be able to go. I'm gonna try to keep the live chat open too, guys, so I can read your comments on my phone. But yeah, keep me updated. Who will be reckoned to get pole? Who is gonna be? Is there gonna be a new winner? Is it gonna be back-to-back win for Cowley? Or is someone else gonna steal the W? So far, Hybrid is the only one who is readied up. Shazam with a little bit of a bad connection, it seems. Hope he's also the only driver here with a trophy next to his name, so congratulations, Shazam, on winning whatever whatever title that is. Ziggy Glory Panther. Up the kick. No. We're gonna stay neutral. This race gotta make sure everyone gets equal time on camera. Because I'm quite excited to see some spicy battles. Just like last week was really good. So yeah, keep me updated, guys. Who you think is gonna win? Who's gonna take pole? Who's gonna take fastest lap? Who will be in the bin? How many safety cars will there be? Will there be a safety car? Is it gonna rain? Wish I had a weather report that I could see already, like what kind of weather it was gonna be. Just don't know why we're waiting. It's not my connection, at least I think. I see some people readying up. I think everyone is in. I would say green, but I don't make the calls here, guys. Also, guys, make sure you leave a like, that you follow us on Twitch for more live streams. We'll be live next Friday too for the 100% race. And then Saturday we have another race, the 100% tier, where all the tiers basically also drive together on equal cars. So make sure to tune in then. And for the rest also on Monday, Tuesday at 8 PM UK time zone. Just wonder. Deck up the kick. Up the kick. Cowley is having internet problems, lagged out of the game. He'll be back in 1 second. So I'm gonna wait for him while we listen to his beautiful, beautiful song. TikTok widget up the clock. We want racing. God is the day. I'm not gonna sing, sorry guys. Force of habit. Time penalty for the delay. I say 5-second time penalty for Ocon for that. Because you know this is a shambles. Please do sing. If they give me a proper song, then I'll sing. Entertain us. How am I supposed to do that? I would say I do a dance, but camera's not on. 5 seconds for your singing. Oh yeah, that's rude. That's 5 seconds less of camera view for you, widget. No bueno. Got 15 people in now. Cowley is in, but we still missing someone. Who's missing? I think it's McLaren. Oh, we're now at 16 again. Who joins? Casey Nater. There we go. Our missing piece. Dog wants to race. if I can see it right in the case it is also why are people so rude about my singing? This is not fair. I see more people readying up, but there we go. 30 seconds before we go green, green, green. Five-minute break after the qualifying session. Please guys keep me updated in the chat if there's gonna be rain for the race or not, because I'm quite interested. And now this good sound comes, of course. Team McLaren boys are here. Ignore the hate, you're a great singer. The McLaren are poo. Nah, guys. The team of Brad Pitt, the real winner here tonight. Forgot the name though. Anyways, we're talking serious stuff here now. So, Canada. It's gonna be very... I think there's gonna be a lot of overtakes here since you've got like a good amount of straight lines here where you can pass, make a move, where you can make a mistake and gain a position from it. Williams be right on strat at the right time. Let's hope. Chat is kicking up already. Stone Cold return race. Here we go, we got a cloudy session so far. Let's put the tires up. Telemetry, we don't need that. Lap data, we might need it. There we go. Beautiful guys, beautiful. What the dog doing? Dog is staying in the garage. Everyone so far staying quite calm in the garage. Oh, we have Bakey leaving. Oh, he has a time penalty, engine penalty, so just as long as he retires on time. But might need an invite. I don't have him as friend, so sorry, Bakey, you're on your own for this. Some things are just inevitable. Oh, we have a car coming out. I think that's Cowley. And we have Ziggy going for an outlap. He requested to do this as a flying lap, so here we go, Ziggy. Show us what you got, going quite flat out, not really over the curb. Taking the long right turn here. First sector done. It's purple already, up the kick. That helmet though. I'm trying to figure out what's at the front of the helmet, but interested in the shape. But yeah, here you got you can put your DRS wing open. It's one of the first out of the three DRS ones that you have around here. Then you have the long one that's coming up after the hairpin right here. So let's see, the traction seems quite good from Ziggy. He's gonna open up the DRS wing, as you can see, to gain as much speed as possible to go inside pit lane and then to DNF and retire the car. So here we go. Into the pit goes Ziggy. And that's a lap. Well, half a lap at least. But let's follow here with our last race winner. Cowley, who's gonna start the first flying lap. So here we go. Wing goes open. The hot lap is enabled from the ERS. Hitting the curb very nicely, trying to touch minimally the curb on the other side, gaining the traction out of turn 3. Now going as much as possible over the curb, still kept it within the... didn't exceed anything. That was quite impressive, because it's very easy to get a time penalty there. Bit of... was not the best exit out there. Out of... wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... turn 7. I had to count for that, my bad. But yeah, there we go. Lap invalidated. As you can see, it's very easy to do this. Let's follow with the next person who is gonna be casing it, who is gonna finish his lap as first then. Trying to brake on time. Around the 100 meter board, hits the wall there on exit. Not what you like to see. Love the helmet though, Casinator. Opening up the DRS. Bakey has joined back again. Welcome back. Over the curve very nicely, takes it very safe. What lap time is it gonna be? I think it's gonna be around 112. Yep, there we go, 112.7 is the first lap. This is the lap to beat. And who is gonna be going over it? Let's see. Shazam seems to be on a flying lap too, taking more curb and has a more confident exit out of that final corner. It's gonna be an 11.8, 9/10 clear of Casinator. We have also a lap on the medium tires from Stone Cold, so this is a strategical maneuver from the Aston Martin driver. So he's only 5/10 away from... we have Popskong now going into P2, also the other Aston Martin. And 12.4 so far, 6/10 clear is Shazam. Will Dog go over Shazam? No, he won't. 12.5. Into the top 3 he goes. James invalidated, 50 gens now. We have a new leader with 5/10 clear of Shazam, 11.3 from Cinders. MSC, I hope that's for Michael Schumacher, would be very cool. Hybrid invalidated. I think everyone is, yeah, all the laps have been done so far, all the rest is in the pit lane, having to start another lap time, but James now gonna start his lap. I think. I would hope so. 80.5 was the first lap that he did. The invalidated lap. And now he's hopefully doing a quicker lap than that one. So let's follow up here. How we will take the first corner. Quite good. Bit of a slippery exit out there, out of turn 4. I think that is. Purple first sector. So seems to be good so far from James. So I'm gonna... I need to be careful with because we have a James Killer, we have a James Zion, James Zion. I don't know how to say this. We have also 50 Gent now going into P3 with a 111.8, just 100 away from Shazam. Ziggy retired, Ivy retired. So those are the guys who took engine penalty. The only guy who still needs to retire now is Bakey, who is on an outlap to save his setup. And it seems like a very clear exit from James Young. It's gonna be over Cinders, and the first guy who's gonna be into the 110.96 is a pole lap so far. Very good lap from the Red Bull driver here. Let's see. Well, this is on a lap time. James just finished his lap and spun. Goes colder with the wall, but we don't touch those. No, we don't. Try to avoid at least. Okay, so we have another spinner. Nice drift there, Tokyo style from Mr. Piggy, who is at the moment in the top 10 with a 13.6. Hybrid is about to finish his lap time. Let's see how he takes the last 2 corners. Doesn't drive into the wall of champs. You have a yellow flag in the second sector for Hybrid. Goes into the top 3 with 11.3. 6,000 away from Cinders. I think I see what's happened. James ran out of fuel, and so did James Young. The 2 Jameses out of fuel. They don't like too much weight. Casinator with this invalidated lap time. What's it gonna be? It's a 24.7. Amazing lap. Anyways, Mr. Pidgeot, PRV widget. My God, sorry, got everything mixed up here. On the 3rd sector now, had a purple 2nd sector and the beautiful red Ferrari. Let's see, can he go above the time of James and make it a Ferrari 1-3? Oh, goes a bit wide and invalidates the lap time. What a shame. Cracks under pressure since I started watching. Not what you like to see, but it's 11.7. That would have been still top 4. Even with that little mistake, so seems like there's a lot of a good contender for pole position too for tonight. And Cowley now, attempt number 2 to finish his lap. Can he make it into the top 3? Let's see what he can do. Seems like it's gonna be very close with his teammates. 11.4, so he goes into the top 4, just behind Hybrid and in front of the sister team, where Shazam is in P5. A lot of people back into the pit lane with 9 minutes left to go. Doc up on his flying lap time. Ooh, love this camera shot. Beautiful. First sector is 3/10 up already, so means that he's already gonna be ahead of Popscone. But let's... Oh, he invalidated. That's not good. We have another yellow flag. And also Stone Cold, who just improved to P7 in the Aston Martin. Does anyone know, is it gonna rain? Is it gonna rain in the race, guys? Keep me updated. Widget now again on a flying lap. Ooh, a little bit of a drift. James going beautifully out of the way from Widget. Widget, who still needs to put a no rain expected, is Zandgig saying. I think that's how you pronounce it. My apologies if I said it wrong. 42.0. Seems like it's a competitive lap time so far from Widget, and still within track limits. Let's follow on board. Gains a lot of speed, braking around to between 50 meter board and 100 meter board. Touches slightly the wall of champions, and that's lap time invalidated. Seems like I got a commentary curse over Widget. Sorry, man. Oh, 2/10 up here from Hybrid. Goes very quickly over the final 2 corners. What's the lap time gonna be? Is it gonna be ahead of James? No! 200s away from the Red Bull driver. Look how close it is, guys. Everyone is within 300s of a second from each other. Very tight up into the top 3. For the rest, it's a bit more divided, except between Shazam and 50 Gent, who is like really close. Let's follow here with James. What can James do? 4/10 up so far, so he's looking to improve a lot already. Braking around 100 meter board, taking a very nice stable exit, goes into the... Oh. Sorry guys. Was my alarm going off for some reason? With a 110, but yeah. Let's follow up here with the Kick Sauber team. With his driver, James Killer. Very good exit, but seems like it's not gonna be an improvement. I don't know, I think he backed off out of in the 3rd sector. Yeah. Here we go, Mr. Piggy. 13.6. Wait, no. Yeah, 30.7 he did now, but he didn't improve his lap time. Not sure if he made a mistake there or not. Everyone going into the pit. And James invalidated, so... Casinator invalidated, and all the rest is... Yeah. Piggy just done his lap time. And Cowley is on a out lap. See 2 people coming out of the pit lane who's gonna start their flying lap. We have 5 minutes left to go. And it's a bit spread out more towards the midfield, so I hope that's gonna be a little bit more closer. Just people need to get their the lap time together. I tell you, it's very easy to make a mistake here. It seems like a very safe exit there from Cowley, but he's up by a tenth and a half already. Nearly losing the car there on the curb, but having a good exit there. Opening up the DRS, still having a lot of ERS left over, if I can see it well on his wheel. Taking the curve very nicely, going 110 has to be tier 2 pace, as Genty saying. Seems like it's just very narrow to the low 11 and high 10s, I think. But yeah, let's see what Cowley can do. It's a very competitive tier here. Like everything is quite close by. Surely if you saw the last race, it was very narrow. Let's see here, can Cowley improve? He does an 11.2. So he improves his lap times. Into P4 he goes now. 4 tenths away from Dog and all the rest, at least. We have someone who's out of fuel, I think, or not? No, he's starting his flying lap. It's Jamesy on the pole setter right now. And also Widget is on a flying lap. But let's follow here first with Casinator. Silky Stevens saying up to Kick. Kick sour so far in P9, and the other one has an engine penalty. So let's see if James can improve his lap time to get a more secure position higher up. Bakey now retired. So let's see Casinator invalidate his lap time. Let's see, third time is a charm. Widget, can he improve? He had a little bit of a wide exit there. But let's see what he can do. Silky Steven say we take that. Let's see, taking a very safe exit there. It's gonna be an 11.4 by Widget. So into the top 5 goes the other Ferrari driver. Let's see here. Oh, a little bit of a mistake from James, or was this a calculated move? God knows. He's just warming up his tires. So anyways, let's follow here with the boy himself, James Killer, on board. What he can do. He improves already 4 tenths, so let's see if he can improve that lap time. Taking a it touches a little bit on the grass there on the exit, so not ideal, but still hope he can improve. It was already up by 4 tenths, so let's see what it's going to be in the second sector. Taking a very safe and good exit there out of turn 8 and 9, I think it is. 5 tenths up now, so this is looking very good so far for James Gill. We have a yellow flag there from the Ferrari driver who is letting pass McLaren of hybrid, I think that is. Yeah, let's see. What can James do? I'm gonna keep a close eye on to the timing sheets too. Who is gonna improve first? Seems like a very good exit from James. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be an improvement. It's gonna be 11.9 into the top 9 he goes, and we have hybrid now going into the pole position provisionally over James. 10.6. What a lap! Can Cinders and James respond? And Cinders, who's gonna take a bit of an advantage from James is gonna take an advantage of Cinders from the slipstream, which is gonna help him a lot. Taking a very safe and good exit there out of the last couple of corners. Can he go above? He goes. Thanks to the slipstream of Cinders, he goes in at 10.5 over hybrid again. Let's see who else here is on a quick lap. Let's follow here with the Aston Martin of Stone Cold, who gets a bit distracted, I think, by the McLaren. Final straight now here. Well, no, second final straight for Stone Cold. Popscon is done. He's ended up P11 so far. Casinator P13. Lucky number there. Let's see, can Stone Cold improve, and can he jump some people? He can. He goes into the top 5. Good lap by Stone Cold. 11.3. Let's see. Doc invalidated. Shazam is still on the flying lap. Let's follow with Shazam. Can he improve? Can someone beat the 10.5 from Jamesium? I doubt it, to be fair, but let's follow up here. What can Shazam do? Can he improve his lap time? It's an 11.8. Goes into the P8. Cinder's finishing the lap time. Dog, what can Dog do? Dog doesn't improve. Piggy? Piggy's still on lap time invalidated, so I think that's it, guys. That's it. That's our grid for the race. In pole position, Jamesium, who take good advantage there of Cinder's toe, which was by accident, I would hope so at least, because they're contenders from each other. And only 300 of a second of 12th place. Was points are for in the race at Kaiser, so don't worry about that. But yeah, Jamesium in pole position with a 10.5. Then Hybrid P2, Cinder's P3, he was still riding around. Cowley in P4 are a winner from last week, so can he respond after still a good qualifying session, but if he wants to win again, would be ideal if he was on the first row. Stone Cold P5, Widget in P6, Dog P7, Shazam P8, 50 Gent in P9, and James Killer rounding up the top 10. Popskong P11, Mr. Piggy in P12, and Casinator P13. With an engine penalty for Bakey, Ziggy, and Ivy. Kaiser is saying still getting used to using setups. So here we go again, guys. Top 8 is all from the UK. Yeah, this is crazy to see, I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, this is our grid. And as you can see at the back here, the guys who took an engine penalty, Ziggy, Bakey, and Ivy. As you can see, there's a lot of validated lap times, so let's see that the people won't take much penalties. We have now a 5-minute break. I think we will start at, let me quickly check in Discord. 39 we're starting. Seems like it's cloudy again, but it's a first pole position for James Young, so congratulations for that. It was an amazing lap that he did. So always use the engine penalty on the worst track. That's true. Look at the pit crew of Mercedes very seriously looking at the tires. Being very careful that they don't move around, because you never know. And all the chants already cheering up. Probably like listening to good music from EA. I would get why they get so hyped. But yeah, let's see. Everyone seems to be on hard tires so far. Except Ivy and Cinders. Who are on mediums, but yeah, that might change in the last 30 seconds once everyone... Oh. Okay, I can't go out of... I'm stuck in the screen now. Fantastic. But yeah. This is new. So James Young, P1. Red Bull so far looking very competitive around here. Together with Ferrari today, they seem to be the stronger teams today, the ones to beat, and who will be scoring a lot of points for the combined constructors. I'll take a little sip. Let's see, guys, what today will bring. I think the penalties will be a huge factor in today's race, and also the strategy, because you can do either 2-stopper here, I think, or a 1-stopper. So yeah, it's gonna be depending on the safety car, I think, what or what people are wanting to do, what their team principals told them, like what would be best. But yeah, some people already changed here the strategy. No, now we just wait. 2 more minutes left to go. Yeah, they are saying it's not gonna rain, so we're gonna have a full dry Canadian race, which is gonna help a lot of the drivers, I think, because it's already sometimes tricky enough in the dry, let alone in the rain. Then we'll have to wait for the green lights, well, for the 5 red lights to go out, and then we're going, guys. So yeah, 2 more minutes, and then we're go. Let me know in the chat who you think is gonna win. Is it gonna be James Young who's gonna take his first win of the season, or is it gonna be back to back for Cowley or Hybrid or Cinders? To be fair, it could be anyone at this point, but the top 5 looks to be like the main contenders for today. Kaiser is saying that McLaren is gonna win. It's gonna be you, Kaiser. Are you gonna do a P13 to P1? Will be insane to see if someone from the back can win a race again. It will be 2 races in a row that someone with an engine penalty makes it through the field and take a glorious victory here at Circuit de Kaiser. Seems not that lucky. We'll have to wait and see. Never count anyone out, man. But yeah, 1 more minute. Well, less than a minute right now. Strategy seems to be very divided between mediums and hards. No one's taking the softs. Silky Stevens is saying, I need to get my phone closer. It's the analyst. It's 39, guys, so if y'all are ready, just hope I can get out of the screen. Does anyone know how if it would go away once the race starts? Come on, let me out. Waiting for players still, so I assume everyone is still picking their strategy. Oh, come on, I can't get out. 5 red lights. There we go. And it seems like it's a good lap here from... oh, what is going on with... seems like it's a good sign from James here. We have a little bit of a glitch there. Saying that James Young is in yeah, there we go. Now it's a bit better. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Everyone is slowing down. We have James Gill, who is now at the back. He lost an end plate of front wing. We have another guy, Popscon, who is off the track also. Oh, front wing still intact. Okay, he's in to P13. Seems like it's a good start from Ziggy. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm a bit all over the place trying to figure out who is where, because the start was a bit... thank you for possible race strategies. That's so really helpful. Thank you, AWS, for this amazing strategy. James Young almost out of 1 second from Hybrid, and they're going side by side here. Hybrid defending from Cinders, and Cinders stays in P3 there. So now first lap is done. James Young keeps the lead with Hybrid, Cinders, and Cowley. Top 5 still the same. Widget and into the top 5 now. So for no one side by side going here. We have Kazenate looking down the inside of Ivy, but can't make the move stick. James Keller now into the pit lane. Let's change to tires. On fresh mediums goes the Sauber driver. Seems like the top 3 Top 3 is like within 1 second of each other. Trying to figure out the battles a little bit. Already a 3-second time penalty there from Stone Cold. Not ideal. And now Doc, is he gonna look for a move on the hairpin? No, he's gonna wait till the DRS straight to do something about it. But it seems like he's having a worse exit compared to Stone Cold. And Doc also has front wing damage. I think, yeah, he has front wing damage. Left hand plate is off for the Mercedes driver. New fastest lap from Hybrid. Is he looking for a move? No, he's not. So far, no moves really made yet. But the top 3 is going away from Cowley. And Ziggy getting very close to Bakey. Ziggy, Bakey. What to say. Let's follow it with the top 3. Is there gonna be a move planted by one of the guys? Beautiful helicopter view here over the streets of. We have here a move from 50 Gent on Doc, who is losing some time now due to the front wing damage, I assume. 50 Gent up into P7. Here we go, position change. Here is where you can see massive lag from Scotty MSA. Let's see, can 50 Gent make another move? Seems like he can. Into the top 6 now he goes, overtaking Stone Cold, who has to be very careful of. Oh, here we have a move for the lead around the outside. Goes Hybrid on James Young, left just enough space and into the lead goes a McLaren driver. Look, can't get closer than this, guys. Look how close they are so far. Now, can they stay within 1 second of Hybrid, or is Hybrid gonna try to run away? 5 positions gained already from Bakey. That's also really massive. And now here we go. Move from James Young back into the lead, so it didn't take too long. Mr. Piggy with a 3-second time penalty, which is not ideal. Not really a good exit there from Hybrid. But he uses some ERS to keep the position. Let's see here, will there be a move made from the Ferrari driver? Seems like he's using some ERS. Can Hybrid defend? He doesn't have as much battery as what Cinders is doing, but they're going side by side through here. It's not ideal, guys. Not the best way to go side by side there. Let's follow here at the back with Mr. Piggy, who is looking very good to go for a move on Bakey around the outside. Well, they make a little bit of contact though, and Bakey was trying to keep the nose in, but into P10 goes. We have Casey Nathan now with a 3-second time penalty. It's very close here, this battle for from P10 to P14. Everyone's staying super close by. Let's follow it on board, and it seems like it's a very bad exit there from Mr. Piggy. And now Bakey is going side by side with him. But Bakey is backing out, braking very early. Ziggy has to respond, because I think Ivy was going next to him? Not really sure, but a hand went up from the Sauber driver, who clearly wasn't happy about that. And they were looking down the inside there, but that's not the way to go, I think. Casey Nater, can he do something about it? We're gonna keep an eye check on the top 3, but I don't think there's a move gonna be made there. Ziggy looking there. Popscon looking down the inside, has to go over the curb to avoid contact with Here we go, Ziggy also now making the move on Mr. Piggy. Mr. Piggy dropping down. He has front wing damage. Did he touch the wall there? He's slowing down quite hardly there. We have a yellow flag. The Cowley who dropped down there. Does he have damage? Mistakes are happening already at lap 6 out of 35. We have another yellow flag. What's going on here? Mr. Piggy being slow and so is Popskong. Both have front wing damage, so they might have to pit and get it replaced. Also out of 1 second is James Young, and now down the inside was Ivy looking. The Sauber driver of Ziggy leaving a lot of space, keeping the door open there from Ivy, and now they're going side by side on the long straight. Let's see, can Ziggy make a responsive move? No, he's backing out, saving some ERS. Trying to cool down the engine probably too. Yeah, back into 1 second is Cinder, so James Young didn't really put run away. We have a 10-second time penalty for Mr. Piggy. Not really his day. Well, not really his race so far. But yeah. Probably broke way too late for the pit entry, and then had a time penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Let's change this back again to tires to see what everyone is doing. Let's follow here with Hybrid. Oh, he's having a little bit of a snap there. Good correction and roll on time to avoid a full spin. Something that I couldn't do this Monday, but we won't talk about that. Yeah, a lot of battery here used from Cinders and Jameson, who are trying to keep the gap. 50 Gent now into P4. Let's hit there from behind from Widget. I don't know if he broke earlier than what he should, but Widget now into P5. And Doc looking up for taking that position from the other Ferrari driver too. 3-second time penalty for Mr. Piggy. And Casinator too, he follows up right behind him to take a penalty there. Now Ivy makes a move on Bakey. We have a small trains here from everyone. Let's follow here with Cowley, who made a mistake early on, which caused him to lose a few spots, but Bakey now with a 3-second time penalty. Penalties are already flying over the moon. Cowley seems to be looking, but thinks better of it. Goes wide a little bit is Stone Cold, and is he going to be able to defend? His battery is quite low compared to Cowley, so seems like it's a perfect moment to make a move here. And also 50 Gent losing the spot to Doc, and Cowley making the move on Stone Cold. We have here side by side go for the lead. This is between Cinders and Jameson. They're still going side by side, but leaves the position back to Jameson, who defends very well. We have a 3-second time penalty for Popscon. And Cinders is really looking very feisty to get the first position there. From the Red Bull driver, the top 3 teams here sticking very close to each other. Let's follow here on board with Hybrid. But this DRS train of the top 3 is helping them to go away from Dog, who is 4.4 down now on Hybrid. Let's see, can Cinders go for a move now on James Young? He seems to be having a lot of overspeed compared to James. And into the lead goes a Ferrari driver of Cinders. Good exit there from Hybrid. Can Hybrid now do something, since James doesn't have ERS? Or will he stay behind? Don't think he's close enough just yet, so let's follow back here. Becky seeming very close to Ivy, but then had not a good exit there. Small trains here being formed, and it's very narrow, guys. It's very tight, but good and clean battle so far. Hard and fair. Just trying to follow and see if I can spot some overtakes that will be made. At the top 3 here seems to be the closest by everyone. And at the back here too, where Widget is going a bit out of the slipstream from 50 Gent. James Yum is saving some battery behind Cinders, I think, since he's not going for an overtake. But I think where an overtake will be happening is right here with Widget, who's going for an overtake of 50 Gent. And can Cowley respond? Yeah, he can, but has to take the curb a little bit since 50 Gent went into the pit lane and we have a virtual safety car. What's this for? Who broke their front wing? Was it you, James? He has a little bit of damage at the front right, but yeah. This comes out very handy for 50 Gent, who just pitted when the virtual safety car came out, so he will gain a lot from this. And he comes out right behind Casey Nater. Ziggy also responds, so does Popskong, who has a 10-second time penalty, I think. Oh, I don't know why he was like staying into the pit so long. Yeah, James, you're now 2 seconds away. What's happened here? Gap is 3 seconds nearly. Oh, his whole front wing is gone. The whole front wing is gone from the Red Bull drive. What happened? Did I miss something? Did he maybe clip the Wall of Champions? That's not good. Virtual safety car is still out. And drive-through penalty for Casey Nater. Oh dear lord, that's not good. Now into the pit lane goes James. I had to do then a whole lap without front wing. Sounds painful. Is Ivy gonna be able to go for a move on... Also, Casey Nater now into the pit. Ah yeah, for that drive-through, makes sense. A little bit of contact there between Ivy and Bakey. And the gap seems a little bit more spread out here, guys. Probably going for a little bit of a drift. Can Stone Cold respond? Definitely using some overtake to see if he can go for an overtake, but thinks better of it. Because it's not really like a corner where you want to be side by side through. Yeah, now Hybrid is looking good to make a pass also on Cinders. Cinders having a really good exit there. Let's see, will Cowley go for a move on Widget? Down the inside goes Cowley, makes the move stick before the turn, goes side by side to Widget having to avoid contact and goes over to the curb. Hybrid goes now into the lead. And Stone Cold is going side by side here with Widget and they make contact. Little spin there, half spin from Stone Cold. Come on, Ferrari. As Angry Badger saying. Yeah, green flag again now. Let's follow with the top 2 here. Hybrid, is he gonna make a move back again? Oh, another corner where you wanna go side by side, guys. PSC crap is Kaiser saying, yeah, a bit bad luck there with the ending there, it seems, for you, Kaiser Nater, but hope you can recover from it. 3-second time. Oh. That's not what I meant with recovering, but okay. But yeah, here we go. Cinders now playing some DRS games with Hybrid, and Dog in the meantime is getting closer to top 2, and Cowley looking very close to make a move too on Dog. Is he gonna make one? Come on, boys, is EM69 saying Dog prodding another podium. Have to wait and see. 3-second time penalty for Cowley there for cutting the corner. Losing a little bit of focus there. Shazam here also having a very clean race so far. No penalties just yet, but let's hope that I don't jinx anyone anymore, because it seems like that's what I've been doing a little bit. Yeah, it seems close enough to Stone Cold to go for a move. Top 9 who still have to pit compared to everyone else. James Killer now going for an overtake on Casey Nater, who goes through the pit lane. I don't know if that's for I think that's for the drive-through. Let's follow it with Hybrid not using any batteries so far. Neither is Cinders. Come on guys, give us an overtake somewhere. Into the pit goes the top 3. So now Cowley takes the lead for the first time this race on those harder tires. So all the medium runners are coming into the pit lane. And let's see where they come out. Because 50 Gent pitted right under that VSC. How much did he gain? There is Hybrid now coming out of the pit lane. And Cinders. He's right into the mix for the lead now. Due to that pit stop, he's right into the mix, into the lead. Well, net lead goes 50 Gent. This is how much you gain. Gap to the leader. Let's see, guys. Here we go. 14 seconds from the guys who pitted here to the lead. Oh, this is in custom space. Cheating. Sandbagging dog up. What the dog doing? Dog who is in P12 right now, who came out just behind Ziggy. And this could be a move here for position, guys. We have now Widget coming into the pit lane. Who's gonna respond, going onto the hard tires. Yeah, no moves made yet. Virtual safety car. This could help Widget with gaining a little bit of time. But what's this for though? Who lost their front wing now? No front wing loss. And there we go, Pops Kong. Next person who lost their front wing. Not ideal. And let's see, is it a full safety car? I think it is. Full cost safety car. So this could be very good for Cowley and all the rest who didn't pit yet. This is quite unlucky, but it's looking very good for 50 Gent. This brings him right up into the mix, and could be now that that Cowley could jump all the others. Let's see if they will respond or not. I think they should. I think they should pit, but let's wait and see. Interval. Will Cowley come into the pit lane? He will. I think so will Stone Cold and Shazam. Yep, all of them will be pitting. So will 50 Gent. So he's doing a two-stop strategy then. Probably thought that the mediums will go till the end. Here we go, Viva saying that too. Won't feel not great till the end, but Cinder is back into the lead. And Cowley with that front wing change will be just in P4. So the guys here who all like probably had a bit of front wing damage. Oh, Shazam was just in front of Ziggy and Dog, I think. So they both had to slow down. Yeah, this is good for Casey Nader, for James Killer and for Piggy, who can now go back in into the train and have a little bit of a restart. James Young here being on the oldest hard tires here, out of the top 4. I think he will be the most out of a little bit with a disadvantage, I would say, but the hards they can run forever, so. James Killen over a 3-second time penalty. That's what you like to see. during the safety car. Mr. Piggy lucky to be still in the lead. Lap, yeah, was very close there with this man right here. Let's see to the penalties though. Jesus Christ, penalties from Casinator and Mr. Piggy are quite a lot, so it's not looking that good for those two, but as long as they finish the race, they will gain points. There are the leaders, and here is the back of yeah, the back end of the race. We have a position switch between Shazam and Ziggy. Not sure what happened there. The Casinator now almost at the back of the train, and these three also. Okay, so that's a lot of penalties. Yeah, it's not looking too good. You gotta be careful that he doesn't get disqualified, because we just went over the half of the race. So if he keeps that up, I think he will be disqualified. So yeah, he has to be a little bit more careful. I think there'll be like one more. Wait, do this. I keep saying virtual safety car. Well, technically it's a virtual safety car since it's a game, but 1 second penalty per lap, yeah. Collecting like nectar points. Scotty M saying. Safety car in this lap, so this is not good for Popscone, James and Mr. Piggy, but let's follow here with the leader. Tires, there we go. Is he gonna speed up already? Yes, he is. Seems like it's a solid and quick restart there from Cinders, but not ideal for the last three guys there. James and 3-second time penalty for Casinator again. He's really collecting them, guys. It's not looking good for the McLaren driver. But yeah, everyone's staying super close by. Everyone's still within 1 second of each other. So, nice little trains here formed. Cowley now making the move on his teammate, Multi21. Don't know if they're talking to each other, but Cowley, who is on fresh sets of medium tires, who's wanting to take a lot of advantage out of these tires, so he's gonna look very aggressive here. Now Hybrid nearly going side by side, almost losing the back end. Position gained for Cowley, and now James also looking quite good to take the position. Let's see, will Hybrid try to take the position back again? He's staying behind so far. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there with Hybrid. 3-second time penalty for the dog. DRS is back enabled. Trying to see if there's some battles going on. Ziggy is trying to look for an overtake on... oh, it's more Bakey looking down the inside. Let's see here, a little bit of contact there between Cinders and Cowley. And Mr. Piggy now with another 3-second time penalty. So in the back there, Casinator and Mr. Piggy are collecting all the time penalties for everyone else. But yeah, out of 1 second, I think James will be, or he just will make it into 1 second, both of James and Hybrid. So they both will just stay within the DRS zone. We have a dive there from Stone Cold. Where did this came from? This is awful for Hybrid and Stone Cold. Suddenly, down the inside went Stone Cold. Makes move stick though, but at what cost? They lost like 10 positions. Now side by sides go Cowley and Jameson. And Cinders into P3, so he lost positions to both the Red Bulls. And now on those 9 lap old hard tires is James Young into the lead. That was a Badger special. Oh, I should be laughing with that, but that's awful for Hybrid. Hybrid has damage too, so Hybrid now waiting for new set of medium tires. That's race done for Hybrid. Well, to be fair, I think he still can gain from the time penalties, but everyone having him. James Killer has him 3-second added there. And we have Widget now going spinning around, so we have a safety car. Safety car is out, guys. Luckily all the wheels are still on for Widget, but chaos is unlocking here within the second stage of the race, I would say. But this is good for Hybrid. Hybrid still without any penalties. Widget's there. Widget, there's a curve there. I love the Vision tree. It's chaotic, guys. It's really chaotic, I must be honest. But is someone going to pit? Gonna pit? No. Gonna pit? No. Gonna pit? No. Gonna pit? No. Oh, he's gonna pit. Up the kick. Up the McLaren. Up the Ferrari. Oh, yeah, there's a wing gun. We go for Plan C, Charles. Plan C. Oh, soft tires are from Casinator. The first soft tires that you will see this race. Fresh set of softs for Widget and also for Ziggy. And this is good for Popskong and Mr. Piggy, who can finally show the penalties. Silky Stevens, are you ready? Destroyer, we had a spin from Widget out of turn 9. Flipped the curb and then lost it on traction. Widget, yeah, Zbinala. These are the penalties, so Casinator now with 24 seconds of penalties, so he's already clipping him for the next 2 laps. According to, because like he's gaining a time penalty for every lap that he's doing, for what I've been told. Called 323 in the chat. Full send for the papaya. What is going to be very important though is Cowley with the 3 seconds, because the top 4, Shazam and Cinders, have no penalty, same as James Young. So if I were Red Bull, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but team orders might be a play for me. If I were Red Bull, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, let's go back to this. Stone Cold now into the pit lane. He has nothing to lose, so he's swapping back on new set of mediums. I think there might be a steward inquiry coming for him for the little dive bomb that he did there. Dak is saying, I'm betting he hits 30. But yeah. Maylander now leads the race. He gets disqualified if he gets 30. I think he should. I think after 30 that he get disqualified. Mark is probably raging already at him on the radio, so let's hope Casinator can never counting out. He's on the soft tire, so as long as he finishes the race, he still gains points, guys, so let's be aware of that. Yeah, everyone is now into the train. Everyone made it in. Safety car in this lap from race control. So it will be a Red Bull 1-2 so far. It's looking very, very good for them. But they still have like 12 laps to do. So now let's follow up. Burn Maylander is now opening up his DRS and trying to gain away. But yeah. Let's see what they can do here. Everyone warming up their tires. 11 laps old for James. It's gonna be cooked by the end of the race. Is he going? Is he going? Don't think he is yet. No, he is. It seems like it's a very good restart. 6 cents clear already from his teammate. And the gaps are a bit spread at like 1.4 gap here between Beiki and Ivy. The gaps are spread here at the back, but at the front everyone is quite awake, who would be all responding quite well on them. Top 10 F1 moments. Oh, for sure. We have a move there. Casinator, who is dropping back a little bit. I think he's struggling. And now Widget, who's on those fresher sets of medium tires, is he gonna make a move on Ziggy, or is Ziggy gonna be able to defend? Ziggy going a little bit wide there. Side by side go Ziggy and Widget. Can Ziggy respond? No, he's gonna back out, and Widget going wide, so they're going side by side again, but Widget having a better exit there. And now wants to make a move as quickly as possible on Biggie, who has a few seconds of time penalties too. Ziggy now losing the position to Hybrid. Hybrid who touches the wall, and oh my god, I hope that's not front wing damage too. But McLaren now going side by side. We've seen this before in 2011, but this time it will be no contact. Through goes Casinator through Mr. Piggy, and Hybrid now into P11. What is happening, guys? Honestly, what is happening? Let's follow it with the top 4, because they're all still stacked up behind each other. Ivy looking very close to Dog. Ziggy with a 3-second time penalty, that's no good. Down the kick. Down the kick, guys. Let's see. What can Ivy do? Ivy, remember, he started all the way from the back. He's together with Bakey, making the most positions up there from the back end. A little bit of help with the safety car too, but still great progress here from the guys. But 10 laps left to go, and it's a Red Bull 1-2 with the Ferrari chasing their tails. 3-second time penalty there for Shazam. He also cracks under pressure. Kept the lead again. Has been requested. Here we go. Fastest lap from Ivy. Let's keep it on interval though, so I can keep the gaps a little bit more intact, because I see there's a train forming behind Casinator. Might gonna switch to that, since it seems to be very close here. Ziggy, who is getting held up behind. To be fair, I don't think the soft tires are working quite well on the McLaren. Fair play to the boys without penalties. I would definitely have 12 seconds by now. Yeah, to be fair, I think Canada is the hardest track to keep no penalties here. Now, Casinator going a bit wide. Ziggy, is he gonna like plan to move here on Casinator? No, it's Hybrid. Hybrid going for a move on the inside of Casinator, but goes quite wide. And Ziggy also have to avoid contact there from the battle. We have a battle here going on for the top 3. No, Shazam going side by side with Cinders, and also Ivy. Wait, no, that's not Ivy. Sorry. Shazam going side by side with Cinders. I think I got a bit wrong there with the Red Bull. But still side by side here. Cinders keeps P3, so is able to defend from Shazam. Oof. It's very narrow here, guys, but Ivy seems to be very feisty here. Let me know, guys, who is your driver of the day so far too, because this race it's really interesting. Like if you can look at what is it here? No penalties. Position change. 11 spots there from Ivy. 8 spots by Bakey. 3 spots by Crowley. 4 spots Shazam. I tell you, the safety car here really helped out a lot of people, and strategies are like very different. We have a yellow flag there from Mr. Piggy. James trying to stay behind, nearly has to avoid contact there with his teammate. And Cinders now trying to look for a move around the outside, but that's not really a move where you can make moves stick, I would say. But yeah, it keeps the whole top 6 within 1 second. So I think soon the medium tires might be dying from Cowley. They'll be starting to fade away, and that's where I think Cinders will gain now more time compared to everyone else. Stone Cold with a 10-second time penalty speeding into the pit lane. It's not his day. Let's be honest. And Hybrid now also on softer tires, so they're probably going like for a fast lap, trying to steal a point away. Let's see, can James go for a move on his teammate? Or will he stay behind, playing the strategy game here? James now going for a move on Cowley. Cinders, can he respond to? Can he go for a move on the teammate from James Young, which is Cowley? Keeps on gaining, but I don't think he's gonna go for it. He's looking though, he's looking. But not close enough. Side by side go Ivy on a move, very clean move there on Shazam, who's trying to defend, but not able to do it. So here we go. Side by side goes Cinders and Cowley, and Cinders now into the top 2. Moves are being made in the first sector, so what's happening? Everyone's getting more pressure since it's like only 6 laps to go. Come on, Doc. Get an overtake done too. Looking very close, has a lot of battery left over too. Yeah, Ivy now into the top 4, coming from that time penalty. Insane here. In the top 3, if they make a mistake, Ivy will be there to pick up the pieces and say thank you, goodbye, and show penalties. Alright, Chief. Now Cowley looking down the inside. Oh, clean move done here by Cowley, nearly losing the car there. And losing a bit of time with Cinders, which will help the back of the group here to gain a little bit of time. "24 seconds still for Casinator, so he's not gaining any penalties anymore, which is good. But yeah, so far it's looking really good for Cinders too. Oh, we have Mr. Piggy who retired. It's a safety car. Into the wall of champions goes Mr. Piggy. Keep it clean, Ferrari. This will help the both Ferrari boys really a lot, because they're the only ones here who don't have a drive-through penalty for Stone Cold. Oh, it's really not his day today. Can we still see something here? I think the wall was a bit dented there, but let's see, is someone gonna pit? Is James gonna stay out? Who's daring to pit? Cowley stays out. Everyone seems to be staying out. No one really wants to risk it, I think, to pit. Drive-through penalty for Hybrid. Hybrid retired on track. I think he was done with that. Feels bad, like his race was looking really good up until, well, up until he got dived there and had an incident. But yeah, the drive-through penalty, what a shame. It's like Sebastian Vettel would say, I'm going home. Or in this case, I'm already home and go off the wheel. I have in the chat for Hybrid. He deserved more. Same as Stone Cold though, but that move I think costed them both a lot of important points. On softer tires here now are the two Saubers and Ziggy. Ziggy. Casinator. My bad. Stone Cold almost getting a lap there. But yeah, now the freshest tire, so I hope those who just pitted now can gain a lot of positions. And if you can look at the penalties, most of them are like just for position, since Ziggy has only 3 seconds. James Keller has 12, so that will be a bit less ideal, I think. But he still can gain from... oh, Popskong? Popskong is pitting too for new tires. So he got a message too, he wants to be on the freshest tires of them all. Will he be in front of Casey Nader? Yes, he will. Ziggy, it's hammer time. Exactly. Gotta keep an eye open for this man right here. I'm gonna keep it on the penalties for the last couple of laps, since I think that will be the key factor here, who's gonna win. But it's looking really, really good for Cinders. Go strat mode 6, strat mode 8, oh strat mode 6. Brake failure, stop the car, stop the car. No, we won't do that. I think safety car must be going on this lap. Or not? But it's gonna be a late call again. Don't think the safety car will be going in just yet. Will be another lap, so we have 2 laps left to go. That will be going a flying lap. So this is really good for Cinders. And these two are fighting for position too. So like, will they work together to keep Cinders behind, or will they try to fight for position too? Safety car is taking the piss. Give Maylander also a bit of credit, he wants to lead the race too. This is good for Stone Cold though. Think he might be going on a flying lap? Is he? Fastest lap? 13.8, no, he didn't. Just wants to gain the group, I think. Carly or Jameson has to take the hit and hold up Cinders. That's what I would be thinking too, if Red Bull wants to win. Keep the safety car out, guaranteed win for Ferrari. We've seen this before in, where was it, Abu Dhabi, I think? Somewhere in 2021. I don't know if it was for some important race. Can't remember. But yeah. Another lap bird. Everyone waving. Besides this man right here. Look at them all waving, and Kimi Raikkonen staying quite chill. Oh no, never mind, he's waving too. But when will James Young go? He's slowing up everything. Oh, we have a little bit of contact there. We have... Oh, no. Oh, everyone crashing right there. This is awful. Awful restart. Everyone is now bunched up. We won't have another safety car. Stone Cold retired, so he doesn't want the points, I guess. Unless, like, to be fair, he did 75% of the race, so I think he might still, but he was done for today. He still could have gained positions from Casey Nader, I think, with the penalties, but no. 2 laps left to go. James Young still in the lead with Cowley P2, and Cinders still within 3 seconds, I think. Yeah, I mean, surely, like, he's within 1 second of a car ahead. There's a little bit of a gap for him, so I think that's where it happened. And now Cinders is gonna look for a move. I think he's using a lot of overtake, a lot of VRS, but Cowley now burning. Will there be more moves made? Final lap, guys, final lap. Here we go, down the outside. Cinders, is he gonna try to go for a move? Casinator with another 3-second time penalty. He's 3 seconds away from getting tell Cowley to hold up Cinders. I think the all crashed because the restart was quite slow. I think that's where it happens. Let's see, are there other moves gonna be happening here? You have a little bit of cross on the camera, get it off. None of our business right there. 1.2 gap between Cowley and Cinders. Is this planned? I don't think so. Like, Cowley is still trying to get closer by, but it's looking really good for Cinders. Widget also with 10-second time penalty, so the other Ferrari driver now is out of contention to... I don't know how to say this even, but so far... Oh, my game froze a little bit. Ivy now going down the inside of Cinders is trying to lose him time. Who's gonna take the win? It's James on paper, but with the time penalties, who's gonna finish first? Cinders doesn't make it. It's Red Bull 1-2. It's a Red Bull 1-2 due to the move of Ivy. Holy Jesus. What have we just seen? The last corner, it was looking so good for the Ferrari driver. But he kept P3 driver of the day, Ivy. Cinders took a time penalty on the final corner. Oh, I think due to the move, but Jesus Christ. Red Bull 1-2. A race to forget. Totally messed up all. That restart was crazy. I think because of everyone slowing down that there was like a triangle reaction. Piggy has left. But Champagne is being straight for the Red Bull team, who somehow still got a 1-2 with that final lap. What an ending, guys. I have to look now at the results because I was so shocked by everything. Please wait, I'm waiting. Migrating host, oh no. Mr. Pom has left, there we go. So, as we can see, James Young won the race. He won with P2 Cowley, P3 Cinders, who got a time penalty at the end, I think. Yeah, 3-second time penalty. Then Dog, P4, P5 Bakey, P6 Ivy, who both make a great comeback. Shazam P7, P8, 50 chance, Zeki P9, who still gained a lot of positions at the end, Widget P10, Popscon P11, P12, James Killer Casinator 13, Stone Cold, who still well, sort of finished with +3 laps, and then who didn't finish was well, I couldn't see it anymore, but GG guys, what a race. I honestly don't know who I would give driver of the day. It's a tough one. I'll have to think about that, who I will be calling a driver of the day, but what a race, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, because wow. But yeah, I think the lead will now be extended from Cowley compared to Dog, because Dog finished P4. And solid, amazing good points for Red Bull there, who will be gladly take those into the combined constructors and also for their own sake. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna round it up now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Black Panther, and see you guys next week.